so we are reviewing the digestive system, and what we are going to be doing is making edible poo, okay? And see how it goes from our mouth until we dispel it out of our, what's the word? Anus. All right, so let's do a quick review of the digestive tract. First, we have food that enters into our where? Mouth. And then after the mouth, it goes to where? The pharynx. Where's the pharynx at? The back of your throat. Yep. And then we go down to the esophagus. All right. And then after the esophagus, the food then goes into the stomach. Okay. Does anybody remember what the sphincters are called in the stomach? The cardiac sphincter. And the pyloric sphincter. Okay. After the food passes from the stomach through the pyloric sphincter, it goes to where?
Small intestine.
Small intestine. And what happens in the small intestine?
The nutrients get absorbed.
Nutrients are absorbed. Okay. After the body gets all the nutrients it needs out of its food, what is now called what? Chyme. Okay. The chyme goes from the small intestine into what?
Large
intestine. And what happens in the large intestine?
All the water gets absorbed.
Water is absorbed, and what is formed?
Feces.
Poop. All right, and then or stool, and then the stool goes through the large intestine down to the rectum and out the anus. That is how the digestive system works. Okay, so now we get to do a visual. All right. So I need a volunteer, a couple volunteers. Okay.
I'm gonna help.
Elena, Wes, Cheyenne, Robbie. I'll get you to help next. All right. So first we're eating. Okay. So what I need you guys to do is break the bread into little pieces and put it in our mouth. This is going to be our mouth and our toilet, but our mouth for now.
Yum, yum, yum.
I don't want my mouth to be.
Yum, yum, yum.
Okay.
Yum, yum. Delicious.
All right.
Make a mess.
Really?
Gotta make a mess.
Oh, can we bring it up more?
That might be, yeah. Well, we're gonna. Okay. So we got our food. What do we want this to be? What's our meal?
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
Ew.
Okay.
It's just. Never mind.
What in the you have hamburger?
Elena did.
So we're eating a hamburger. All right.
Why are you filming this?
All right. And so we're gonna have some ketchup on our hamburger.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, sure.
You're gonna get your hands all dyed.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, I'll mix it.
Did you have
I'll
gloves?
mix it. I really don't mind here. Like,
There's some gloves.
Some lettuce on our hamburger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, look, my hamburger
Yo,
was
don't
good, I
forget the
think.
cheese, man.
That's a lot of
Why is that
lettuce.
so much?
Good, no? All right. And then this will be our cheese.
Or mustard.
Mustard, cheese,
Okay, that is Dijon mustard.
Dijon mustard. Okay. All right. Now, we have this in our mouth. We have our hamburger in our mouth, right?
Yes.
Okay? So what happens when the food is in our mouth?
It turns into bullets.
It starts to break down, okay? By what? Saliva. Here's our saliva.
Did you actually make that with your mouth?
No, it is water.
No,
it
it's
is water.
baby.
It's vinegar.
She's gonna start spitting.
What is it?
All right. Okay, so there's all our saliva, and we're chewing up. Wesley, you can go ahead and sit down. You look like you're gonna get sick.
I'm good.
Okay. We're chewing it up. What's the chewing process called again?
Mastication.
Mastication.
I'll let you chew up a little bit too.
Okay. Go ahead.
Need her or
You need some more water. You need some more saliva.
I need more spit. A lot more spit.
Hard.
Ew.
Mmm.
This smells so bad.
It's
We
just
haven't even put in
I know, but
digestive juices yet.
It's just bread. Wes,
All right.
come on. Squish it. Squish it, Wes.
So we're mixing it all up. Now this, when all the food is mixed up in your mouth, what's that called?
Bolus.
The bolus, right?
We got a bolus yet?
Yeah, it's pretty bolusy.
You don't even want to see it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I don't like that.
Okay.
Oh my god. Wes is.
What color is it?
Reddish.
Let's
Nasty.
Add
More
more.
green.
Add green
Oh,
and
okay.
blue.
It's like
let's
some
add some.
vomit.
I don't know. What's a blue? What's blue?
Water.
Blue Gatorade.
Blue
We're drinking some blue
sure.
Gatorade too with our burger.
But
It still has to go into our stomach.
Oh, blue.
Okay.
I feel like you
that
should have
looks
added more red.
That looks so disgusting.
Yes,
We
it
can
will.
add more. You can add some more.
Add
Make it
more.
thicker.
You eating another burger?
Now we're eating some French fries.
Oh. Oof.
Oh.
What's it doing fries, Miss Beckner?
No, it'd be ketchup.
No, she's making fries. I'm adding more green because we're trying to make a poop color and she's made it blue now. And you gotta do complementary colors to make brown.
Anybody want to mix some more up? Wes, you want to mix it up?
No.
It's taking us a while to yell or eat our food.
It's like
Yeah, we're pretty
okay.
slow eaters.
Our jaws are getting hurt.
Alright.
A lot of nasty
Back here,
things.
you gotta mix that.
Yeah,
Okay.
y'all really chewing it. Oh, I see.
Alright, here's our food.
Yeah.
Everybody see it? Yummy.
That is some nice.
Delicious.
How'd you go yummy?
Yummy. Alright.
Maddie,
So,
paid attention.
we're ready to swallow our food.
I don't know if I want to swallow that.
Do we need this?
It tasted real good. So, when we swallow our food, where does their food go?
From
so
the
our-
from the pharynx.
Down the pharynx into the what?
Esophagus.
Esophagus, and then into the what?
Stomach.
Stomach. The bags are stomach. Okay?
Yeah.
You ready?
That's gonna be looking so nasty.
You guys see this? You guys want some?
Yeah, sure.
You still want to eat this? Alright, so now that the food is getting into our stomach, what else is going to happen to the food? What is released in the stomach?
Stomach acid.
Stomach acid.
If you don't like it, just it down.
Bile is in green.
Stomach acid. This is our stomach acid right here. Little splash of that.
A dabble do? No.
Okay.
What
Alright.
about the corn, man?
So what happens when we're in this? What happens in the stomach?
It gets
Chemicals
mixed
in there.
down.
Gets mixed around.
It gets mixed around it. Who wants to mix it
I'll do it.
up?
I'll do it. She held it back. It's like silly putty.
Alright. And what are those folds that are in our stomach that allow our stomach to expand? Who remembers that?
The
Rugi. Yes.
Ruby.
Okay. And then our stomach, everything's moving down and breaking down more. What's that called? What are the wave-like motions that help break things down and move it? Huh? Peristalsis. Remember
Oh, I know
peristalsis?
the peristalsis. This ain't even.
No. Language.
I watched it.
All right.
I watched it.
Okay, so now we've made what? What is this called when
Chyme.
it's chyme?
Chyme.
Yep, it's now made of chyme. This is now called chyme. We've gone from the bolus to chyme. All right. So now we're in the stomach and we're ready to move into the intestines. Okay? Who wants to hold the intestine? You gonna?
Oh no.
It gets on the floor.
Oh,
We're gonna
should we
do
do
it
it
over
over
the
here?
Yep.
Oh, hurry, Miss Becker.
All right. So now the chyme is leaving
No.
the stomach and going into the intestine.
I know we gotta squeeze this. Can I squeeze it?
Abby, you want to come over here and squeeze this in here? Maya? We're holding it.
Ew. Ew.
Can I squeeze the fish?
Oh, you see
All
the
right.
little juices coming out the
That's
bottom?
not enough poop.
Ew, Miss Beckner.
It's just bread. It's bread, vinegar, and water and food dye.
All right, so
Look
now
at all
we've
this.
emptied our stomach. That's good. We've emptied our stomach.
Sure we don't need more.
I don't think so. All right, so it's gone into the small intestine. It's ready to go into the large intestine. What happens in the large intestine?
Water absorbed.
Water is absorbed. Okay, so this is how we're gonna absorb our water. Any volunteers anybody new wanna pat this?
Sure, I'll
Let
pat
Josh
it.
do it.
I'll pat it.
Let me squeeze it.
Oh boy.
All right, Josh, absorb that water out of the large intestine.
Ew.
Oh, it's shifting a little bit. You gotta.
It's okay, it's poop.
Wow, that really made it better.
You just squeezed it like that.
It's just like,
Just
I don't know
saying.
if I could like
Just
wrap
squeeze
it
it.
around.
Yeah. Just
It-
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
it's like-
oh,
Just
oh,
that.
oh, oh.
Ah, yum.
It's like a
So we've reabsorbed the water out of the large intestine. So now we have formed what? Poo.
Oh, feces.
Feces. All right. So now the feces goes into it leaves the large intestine and goes where?
My butthole.
To rectum.
Into the rectum. And out the rectum.
Goes out the anus.
And then it goes, you guys looking? All right, so we're leaving the rectum and going where?
Ah! In the Josh's
The toilet.
In the toilet, out the anus.
Or into my hand.
Do you want some poop, Josh?
I got
Ah.
some, thank you. Mmm, tasty.
So does everybody now know how our digestive system works?
Oh,
Yeah.
trust me, I know.
I got food.
Anybody else want to participate?
And
Are we good?
It's like-
Okay.
that.
You can pause that.